Hey, what's up, students? Let's talk about problem number 2 on page 468. We have a 7, 21, 63, 189. Ooh, spoiler, the common ratio is 3. We're going to make this thing called an explicit formula, and it's how to find like very, I wouldn't say very, but it's a good way to skip to other numbers in the sequence. Instead of having to write out the whole list, you can use the explicit formula to jump to any number you want in the list. But hey, if you want to take your time and write down the whole list, that works too. But for very large lists or numbers way down the line, this can be very useful. So anyway, here's how you make one. This is what you're trying to find. To find any number, nth term in the sequence, whatever number in the sequence, 10th, 20th, 30th, any number in the sequence will equal the first number in the sequence times the common ratio to the power of n minus 1. And you're like, what? I know it's a lot of letters, man. Trust me. Here's what I think. N minus 1, I think of that as the jumps from the first number, okay? Basically, it's saying how many times do you need to apply the common ratio. Here's why it's n minus 1. 7 is the first number. So if you put a 1 in here to find the first number, look what happens. 1 minus 1 is 0. 7 times 3 to the 0 is just 7. Weird. 7 is the first number. You plug in a 1, all that goes away. Yeah, because you don't want to take it times 3. It's the first number. You want to render the common ratio powerless. You don't want to use it yet. So that's kind of what this n minus 1 does. It doesn't use it yet. It's the jumps from first. 21 is the second number. First number, second number. 21 is the second number in the sequence. So if you put a 2 right here, 2 minus 1 is 1. 7 times 3 to the 1 is 21. So again, that's why I think of it as jumps from the first. Notice down here, I've already used the formula that I've made to find the 10th number. If I want to find the 10th number, any number, in this case the 10th number, I would start with 7, and then I would triple it 9 times. Why 9 times? Because if you're the 10th number, that means you're going to be 1, 2, 3, 9 jumps from 7. 7 is where you start. So if you want to go from the starting point to the 10th, you would jump 9 times. Think of it as like a board game. If 7 is the first square and I want to jump to the 10th square, I would jump 9 times. Okay, so there you go. I found the 10th number for this sequence. They gave me the first 4. You could just keep tripling, times 3, times 3, times 3, times 3, or you can use the formula and it's kind of a shortcut. So first number, ratio, how many jumps you are from the first number. So as you can see, I've cheated a little bit here. Already got the guided questions up here. We go 2, 4, 8, 16. Oh, it's obviously doubling. If it's an easier sequence, by all means, just keep going with it. That's not that bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gee, I wonder what the 8th term in the sequence is. It's 256. Or you can do the explicit formula. First number, 2. Common ratio, 2. 8th number would jump 7 times. Perfect example. Here's the first number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 jumps. So you would take 2 and you would double it 7 times. Put this in your calculator. Get the same thing. Okay. Next one. I've already got the sequence not all the way finished. I copied from this one and I haven't finished it yet. I'm so sorry. That's not right. There we go. Okay. 40, 20, 10, 5. Find the 10th term. Okay. First term. 40. What ratio is happening here? It's getting chopped in half. So I'd use 0.5. You could also use 1/2 the fraction. And then to get to the 10th number, you would apply this 9 times. So if I do that in my calculator, hopefully you got a calculator somewhere too. 40 times 0.5 to the 9th power is, oh, gross. Look at this disgusting number. 0.078125. Ew. Okay. Well, to get it chopped in half, you're going to run out of room pretty quick if you keep chopping things in half. Let's see here. Math fraction. Hit the fraction button. Oh, that's not too bad. What is it as a fraction? It's 5/64. That's not a terrible fraction, but it ain't that pretty either. So anyway, That's the 10th term in the sequence. The 10th term, you would jump 9 times. All right, cool. That's problem number 2 from page 468 and the got it question from 468. Explicit formulas. First item in the sequence, first number in the sequence, times the common ratio to the number of jumps from the first number.